about that elevation. This that process. This that in the making. This that started from the bottom. This that motivation.
Black Air Force Energy.
All right. So what we're going to be talking about today is something extremely important. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take time and let me get up out of here. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to take time and look at something. I want you to tell me what you think of this. Is AI a benefit, or is it something that can be catastrophic all in the end of it all? So how much is it helping us, or how much is it, as some would say, helping itself? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what we got right here. Okay. And the time right now is, what time is it right now? It is 1:17 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for tuning in. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to this right here. So let me just do this. And all right, cool beans. This is bothersome. This is very bothersome. But anyway, apparently it's a big new trend going around. All right. So with this new trend, we got a whole bunch of stuff taking place, right? So let's go ahead and see what we got. Cool beans. Now.
Bitch, I got this cheap ass BBL on credit and that shit slid down my thigh at Walmart. Now I'm shaped like a melted candle. And the cashier calling security talking about I'm stealing chicken thighs. I just said his lil and his breath smell like hot batteries and sent it to him. I was trying to send it to my cousin. Oh my God, I'm finna fake a seizure. Somebody come get me. Yo, like, dead ass. Why everybody always talking about Bigfoot being hard to find? Bitch, I've been here. I'm in the woods. Y'all, court is over. R and them MFs made me take a DNA test. Now I'm stressed because what if in either of them baby daddies is the daddy? Yeah. Like, what the hell I'm supposed to do now? Okay, y'all, so I'm finally getting my damn hair done. This girl said pull up at 2. It's 4:30 and she talking about something. She on the way. Bitch, from where? Y'all see it. Don't play with me today. Play with your mama. Hey, bougie baddies. The clinic called and yep, Jaquan right here tested.
Now, I'm confused. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I am very much so confused. All right, cool. All right. So nobody's mad at this being blackface. And the thing about it is, it's like it's really, really done kicked off. I do not keep up with any of these things, but it does breeze across my timelines from here and there. But I will say this, as I am sitting back and I'm saying to myself, I thought that we were supposed to be a very, very proud race. I thought we were supposed to be extremely safeguarded and kept, you know, when it comes to like any disrespect, when people try to call us monkeys. And for some reason, I'm trying to figure out right now, where did all of this energy go?
Black Air Force Energy.
I'm trying to figure out where's that located right now. Where's it located? I hope somebody can tell me something, because I ain't gonna lie, your boy lost right now. All right, y'all, the time right now is 1:20 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. Do not mind me. I've just been on serious vacation time and my mind is somewhere else. But we are back. We are back. We are back. Let's go ahead and get it. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Don't call me crazy because I matched your location to a bitch house. So I'm scrolling my For You page today and all I'm seeing is Bigfoots and wigs. You bitches was not in wigs just 1 week ago. I just got out of jail for fighting his girlfriend.
And you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy about the whole thing, right? So yeah, what we got right here is this has nothing to do with black people. Y'all do realize from how much we put out there, how much we talk and speak and put our faces, what is happening is the computer is able to generate it itself. Let's go ahead and listen more. Let's listen more.
Now I find out I'm pregnant from him. What the fuck I'm gonna do now?
This, be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to
It
find
does. It does.
What do we think about this? Like, I've been seeing these videos all over TikTok, and I'm really trying to figure out, like, is this funny haha or is it funny weird?
This is fun.
Well, we're going to take a very, very quick commercial break, and we will be right back after these quick commercial messages. You just stay right there. Thank you all. I got to take care of something. I'm so sorry. Get back to it. So now what we got is this right here. We have. All right. So let me go ahead and do this right here. Boom. All right, y'all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. We're going to listen to another segment of this. So I want to go ahead and get to the aspect of this that I believe is very, very dangerous. And a lot of us aren't ready how possibly truly dangerous all of this can be. So let's just go ahead and listen to this very briefly. All right, let's go ahead and do it. With that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 1:23 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you for watching.
Evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye, anthill.
All right. AI does not have to be evil. Okay. It doesn't have to be evil at all. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at something that's even more deep into this. So let's get into the real story of it. Okay, y'all. So this is the part in which I can't front. Bothers me. But let's listen to this because I do believe it's very important. All right, so we're going to listen to this briefly and then we're going to go ahead and get on up out of here. Y'all know I like to stick and move at this point. Respect to the family. So let's go ahead and see what we got right here. All right. We're going to listen to what's really taking place when it comes to the whole AI movement. Now, I get it. Everybody is so into that. And I've been speaking about this for so long when it comes to, let's just take it from like the artistic standpoint first. Us as artists, AI is damn near wiping us out. Whenever you just got machines that can just right then and there with people's patience being so short. Now, is true art still appreciated? It always will be. But has it been watered down and diminished and not appreciated as much as it should? Absolutely. Let's go ahead and let's move over to the music. They literally have apps where it will just make a rap song for you. Is that really helping us? All right, now I know. We be thinking of mass production, get it done faster. Boom, come on. We got to get this up out of here. Come on, we got to ship these things out. So the technology in a lot of ways is very beneficial. But slowly but surely, the technology is truly taking over any and all work ethic, creativity, up long nights, making decisions, deciphering everything. People, you know, I was so shocked when I heard how many people actually on a regular basis, I'm talking about like your bestie on the phone, talk to Chat GPT. I really want us to, I don't know, you know something? Maybe I'm just somebody who is so far lost in the sauce of what's really taking place around me, but I don't know if I'm the only one that has said to himself, is this not some weird people talking to robots? I have actually had people tell me when I ask them a question, ask Chat GPT. And you know, I've tried it, and you know what it is. It's eerily scary how you can talk to it like a person. You can put all your little emphasis in it and everything. It's different. It's the wave of the future, but where is this wave really taking us? You see where I'm at? And you know, I be thinking about, I swear on life I do. I be thinking about these things. But what I want us to do is I want us to take a quick moment, and I want us to listen to this video. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we got when it comes to the wave of the AI future.
Most people around the world are still not aware of what is happening on the AI front. It can invent medicines and treatments we never thought about, but it can also invent weapons that go beyond our imagination. You're changing the basis of everything. It's no wonder there is an earthquake in the structure that is built on top of it.
I got news for you people. The rise of the machines is already upon us. So what exactly do we need to understand about the rapid ascent of artificial intelligence? What does this revolution augur for the future of the human species? To gain clarity amidst the confusion, I'm joined today by Yuval Noah Harari, a world-renowned historian and mega best-selling author whose landmark books on the history and future of humanity have sold an astonishing 45 million copies and made him the public intellectual of our time.
This is the first time that we are basically about to enter a non-human culture. The big question is whether we will force it to slow down, or it will force us to speed up until the moment we collapse and die.
His latest book, and the terrain for today's conversation, is Nexus.
Shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. So when it comes to the aspect of AI, how far back does this really date? No, really, how far back does it really date? When we know that there have been those who have been able to read the formulation of constellations, all kinds of what we would say is technology back then, was the thought process of it being projected like holograms, right? Holograms. I don't know if I'm the only one that's heard that like story when they speak about how, I don't know, not story, I don't know, rumor, lore, whatever you want to call it, how one day there will be a fake antichrist, right? As when we would say the job, right? Fake antichrist going to show up, and it's all going to be a hologram, and it's going to see the powers that be, going to see if people can fall to their knees. You know, it's all kind of different conspiracies. But the fact is that no matter which direction I notice that technology goes in as it progresses, it continuously goes down more of a path of what is not healthy, what honestly some would consider to be evil, what some would consider to be just downright bad. I don't sit back and I don't sit back and concern myself with that too much, more so than the factors of how much of this technology is overtaking what we naturally have always known how to do. You see, how much of that is it replacing? I want us to think about this. Like for me, right? I went like 3-4 days or something without a phone. Felt like a month, right? Just recently, because I had to just get a new one, right? So in this process, I'm realizing how many numbers I did not know by heart. I was recognizing passcodes and everything that I just didn't know. You see, and how much once upon a time, from whether we had journals, diaries, or just, notepads, sticky notes, write things down. And how much just the phone by itself. I don't need something to walk up to me looking like iRobot from the Will Smith movie. Just the phone by itself. I know I'm not the only one who has sat there and just been on the phone and all you were doing was just talking. That's it. You were just talking about something. You might have started talking about, I don't know, fishing gear. You might have started talking about certain vitamins. And all of a sudden, from your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of a sudden commercials for exactly what you were just talking about seems to pop up. I know I'm not the only one. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's also very much so in our face. Let's go ahead and listen to a little bit more of this video. I am going to run to the fridge. I need to go grab a bottle of water. That is the key to life. Respect to you all.
An absolute breed that makes quite a compelling case for why artificial intelligence will be the biggest disruption in the history of civilization.
AIs can make decisions. They are not just tools in our hands, they are agents creating new realities. It's very difficult to appreciate the dangers because the dangers, they are kind of alien. In the Hollywood scenario, you have the killer robots shooting people. In real life, it's the humans pulling the trigger, but the AI is choosing the targets.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
I appreciate you being here today. I'm excited to unpack what I think is a really revelatory book, a very important book that speaks to perhaps the most vital issue of our time. And in reflecting upon it, I was thinking back on Homo Deus, which came out in 2015, 16?
Yeah, 16.
And in that book, you address AI, but at that time, it was as if you were sounding an alarm on a future story that had yet to be be written, right?
Yeah.
And perhaps it came off a bit Cassandra, in that moment. And I'm curious, as we find ourselves now in 2024, 9 years later, it's as if not only are we, kind of on the cusp of this new revolution, we're mired in it in a way that perhaps even is far more intense than even you predicted at that time.
Yeah, I mean, things have been moving much, much faster than I think any of us predicted. And, in 2016, AI was like this tiny cloud on the horizon that might arrive in decades or even centuries. And here we are in 2024 and the storm is kind of upon us.
Can we all take time to think about this, right? Once upon a time, I personally remember, just as an 80s baby, a show called Get Smart. Okay. And we even remember James Bond. So Get Smart used to come on Nick at Night. And there was an old school show that was like a spin-off kind of comedic-ish version of James Bond, right? So it was him and Agent 99. And I remember he used to talk to his wrist. I'm going to say that again. He used to talk to his wrist. Here it is. I'm riding in the car. I mean, shoot, I can say this as easy as 5 years ago. Here it is. I'm sitting in the car talking to the wrist. Like we're literally here. A lot of things we used to see, like we real deal looked at it as that's so far ahead of us we won't be around to see it. We won't be the ones that are around to see what it's actually like that's and that's what made it so amazing. What made it so amazing was the simple fact that we didn't think that we would actually see it. We didn't think that we would actually see the day of Back to the Future. Hoverboards, hovercrafts, they're here, they exist. You see? Let's keep on rocking out. Respect to the family. The time right now is 1:37 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for tuning in, aka Nano Nano. Let's rock out. Only if you're old enough.
And I think maybe the most important thing is really to understand what AI is, because now there is so much hype around AI that it's becoming difficult for people to understand what is AI. Now everything is AI, especially in the markets, in the investment world, they attach the tag AI to just about anything in order to sell it. So, your coffee machine is now a coffee machine, is an AI coffee machine, and your shoes are AI shoes. And what is AI? So, the key thing to understand is that AIs are able to learn and change by themselves, to make decisions by themselves, to invent new ideas by themselves. If a machine cannot do that, it's not really an AI. So a coffee machine that just makes you coffee automatically, but by a pre-programmed way, and it never learns anything new, it's just an automatic machine.
And that is the part in which I find, right there. See, AI is when we get to the point where it's thinking for itself. I don't think you guys realize how truly scary this all is, right? So when I sit back, right, and I look at things like this right here, all right. So this right here is something AI created itself. Like, did nobody do nothing? All right. So let me just look at this right here. Okay. Watch this. This. Okay. So hold on. There we go. Yeah. Right here. So when asked by, when asked AI, what does ancient Egypt look like? Let's just take that for example. What it says is this. So it then pulls this up right here. All right. The way AI is able to not only speak in reference to what it is that we talk about on our phone, right? How in the world is something created now able to recreate something that it didn't even exist when was around? So if back in the day, this is what the ancient Egyptian, if this is what it was, so on and so forth, how in the world is that able to take place? Why is this such a problem? Okay. So now the thing about it is that we don't realize how many videos are actually, I'm saying it, not real. Okay. There are a lot of videos that just are not real videos. So let's go ahead and let's look at an example of this. Okay. Now y'all just give me one quick second. So here we go. This right here is scary. Like, real with you, because you know how we have something called CGI. Okay, cool. CGI is one thing. Okay, cool. But it's a whole another thing to have videos that just completely are not real. And we really do think they're real. So now guess what? People are no longer just reaching for the stars, I guess you can say, of social media, celebrities, and so on. No, people are actually trying to be what AI is doing everything it can to replicate us. AI is trying to replicate humanity, while humanity is so fascinated with what it is that wants to be us. And it is just out of this world fascinating. Let's go. So hold on. My bad. Let me pull this up. I apologize. Let's go.
Everyone should be terrified by AI at this point.
Come sharking with me, y'all. The ninjas is outside. Ooh, y'all, look at him.
What's up?
He is so fine, y'all. Hey.
Hey, where you from? I just think this shit like. Last week, AI videos took over timelines on X.
Now, if I told you that was all AI and none of those people were real, would you believe me? Just a question. If I told you all of those people were AI and none of those people were real, would you believe me?
After this video was posted on a pretty large account without even acknowledging that it was AI at all. And it seems like that post was removed after they were called out for posting a clearly artificial video.
No one can do a chicken leg. Like, come on, man. I'm not going to say no one. Look, let's just, there's little glitches in it. You know, the fact is that only humanity can create what is human. Only humanity can create what is human. All right. So when it comes to this whole thing with AI, is authentic as it can get, facial expression, voice, lip movement, not make it look like the old, you know, martial art movies in the 80s and stuff, right? The one thing that they're not able to really grasp is true human emotion, right? That see in actual, I want you to recognize it's something in the eyes. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to really pinpoint this, but just recognize it's in the eyes. You know how to say the eyes are the window to the soul. The eyes are the window to the soul. When you look into the eyes, it might be a reason why you're like, is something missing here? But I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let it sit. The time right now is 1:44 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for watching. Let's go ahead and get back to it.
Black woman eating fried chicken, black sin and all. And honestly, when I was scrolling, it almost got me. When I first watched it, I didn't realize it was fake or AI at all, until she scarfed down the whole entire steaming chicken leg, bone and all.
You cut off your friend for missing your birthday dinner, but not the man who forgot your birthday?
But
Hi nobody. Hi nobody. So we didn't catch that. We didn't see that. Come on, man. Yes, there is definitely some. Now, this is my whole thing from everything that's been taking place when it came to the letter community at first with this whole let's say Decepticons and all of that. The first thing I said to myself is they're trying to deceive us of what is real. They're trying to deceive us of what is real. Yo, listen, AI is now doing that. This is now the next level. The next level is you don't even know when you're looking at a person in real time or not. But we got to remember something. If you are a believer, I don't care what book you read. Salute to all of us who are believers. The eyes are the window to the soul. Let's keep on going.
after that video, it seemed like the AI floodgates bursted open and my timeline was flooded with black AI.
Would you believe if I told you this entire everything is not human? Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you this entire video is AI? This ain't got nothing to do with real people. That's not a real woman. Now let's see how she go ahead and let's see how crafty AI is when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, how they do and for the record, I'm glad this person showed up. Speaking of AI, Everybody, yes, Sugar Bum is AI. This is not a real chat person. Everything here, as authentic as the responses are, Sugar Bum is AI generated. That's right. Sugar Bum is AI generated. Let's go ahead and go.
Influencer videos. And it's really scary and unsettling because of the implications of what can be done with videos like this, especially in the hands of anyone that has malicious intent against an individual or community.
But see, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Why are we not offended at how AI has portrayed us? That's all I want to know. So again, sisters, like for real, ladies, on some like serious, I really want to know, why are my sisters not offended when AI does this right here? So this is AI portraying my sisters. And I just want to know, why is it so quiet? And why is there no uproar about this bullshit right here?
On credit, and that shit slid down my thigh at Walmart. Now I'm shaped like a melted candle. And the cashier calling security talking about I'm stealing chicken thighs. I just said his lil and his breath smell like hot batteries and sent it to him. I was trying to send it to my cousin. Oh my God, I'm finna fake a seizure. Somebody come get me. Yo, like, dead ass. Why everybody always talking about Bigfoot being hard to find? Bitch, I've been here. I'm in the woods. Y'all, court is over R and them MFs made me take a DNA test. Now I'm stressed because what if in either of them baby daddies the daddy? Yeah. Like, what the hell I'm supposed to?
And this right here, everybody, is full-fledged proof as to why Sugar Bum is AI as well as an operative. Why would we be offended? Okay, I'm gonna just keep playing this.
To do now. Okay, y'all. So I'm finally getting my damn hair done. This girl said pull up at 2. It's 4:30.
Okay, so a monkey in the middle of the woods with some hot fries in the bonnet. I got you. Okay. Monkeys in the woods with a bonnet on and hot fries. Hold on now. Okay. All right. And her name is Barb. They even made sure to put the name on the shirt. Her name is Barb. And you don't know why we should be a Sugar Bum. Like I said, everybody, I just want you to understand something. Sugar Bum is an AI generated chat person. Okay. And I'm glad you showed it. I want you to notice how the very moment I started talking about AI, Sugar Bum popped up. Okay. They are listening. Somebody just do it right now. Just in front of your device, just start naming a product and tell me if that product commercials don't pop up. I want to hear shit.
And she talking about something. She on the way. Bitch, from where? Y'all see it. Don't play with me today. Play with your mama. Hey, bougie baddies. The clinic called and yep, Jaquan right here tested 99% the damn daddy. Don't call me crazy.
I don't understand. I don't understand where, I'm just trying to figure this out, like on some real talk. Like, where's the uproar? Where is the uproar? Like, this is AI depicting my sisters. Apparently, Black women, this is what AI thinks and who you are.
Because I matched your location to a bitch house. So I'm scrolling my For You page today and all I'm seeing is Bigfoots and wigs. You bitches was not in wigs just 1 week ago. I just got out of jail for fighting his girlfriend and now I find out I'm pregnant from him. What the fuck I'm gonna do now?
What you mean? What's it? Huh? Hold on now. What? A Black man probably made it. A Black man probably made it. Sugar Bum.
Because I hate you coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
God have mercy upon us.
Man, y'all play too much, dog. Y'all do play too damn much. You can't take shit serious. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just look, let's just listen. All right. So this sister right here, okay? This is one of our own. Let's listen to what she got to say just for a few minutes, and then we're gonna get back to the original video because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all not gonna get on my last nerves today.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
What do we think about this? Like, I've been seeing these videos all over TikTok, and I'm really trying to figure out, like, is this funny haha or is it funny weird?
To secure victory.
Damn, my bad. I'm talking on mute and shit. My bad, my bad. No sisters I know looking or sound like that. I got you. All right, so look, right. Dr. Quantum, I totally recognize that. I'm fully aware, right? My whole thing is, why is AI why when depict black woman, why did AI go to that extreme? Why we couldn't be like, I don't know, like wouldn't y'all want to be like a cute poodle or something? Or I don't know. Like, I just want to know, what exactly was it that made AI say, yeah, this right here is how black women are? Let's get back to this video real quick. We got about 5 minutes on this one.
But as my great granny would say,
something in the buttermilk ain't clean, baby.
Some in the buttermilk ain't clean. That's all I'm saying. And it doesn't help that we just simply don't know who's behind these accounts. But in the grand scheme of things, does that even really matter? Because imagine what.
All right, well, if you did that to him, I think you need to start reversing that process, y'all. Start reversing the process. All right, then that means you should be on the forefront to change this shit because something ain't right. Let's rock out.
You have to type in as a prompt to get a Bigfoot or gorilla character to.
You said, hold on. Nah. You're going to keep that same energy, shawty. You're going to keep that same energy. Look, I'm not going to let you get away with that. Because if I'm not mistaken, let me find it. Who'd you say might have made it? A black man. I bet. So if you said a black man made it, you can't then turn around 3 or 4 comments later, Sugar Bum, and say some shit like, I mean, white people say we look like monkeys on mothers. I mean, look, stop that. Come on now. Y'all gotta get our shit together, man. Let's go.
Use AAVE, put on a wig, long acrylic nails, be smoking on, and doing everything else we're seeing in these clips. It is giving very much so caricature, stereotypes, but I don't know, like I'm on the fence, you know? Because it's like some of the clips are actually funny. Like that one clip when the gorilla or the Bigfoot said, because I throw shit, like actual shit.
My red flags, like, don't sneak up on me or you losing a titty.
Come on, man. Blonde wig, over the top broomstick. I mean broom bristle eyelashes. I'm the only one that sees this, right? I'm the only one that sees this. So this is it's just all jokes to y'all. It's all fun and games. So hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. With everything going on right now, are they depicting Asian women? Is AI depicting white women? Is AI depicting Spanish women? Who, and why? And I just want to know, as much as we get offended. So this is all I got to say. If AI is allowed to do this and it's funny and it's okay, I don't want to hear shit no more from none of y'all. Nobody about if we called a monkey, none of that. I don't want to hear nothing. If this does not offend you, if this right here is not clear as day, AI, look, do we not recognize that ChatGPT, all right, and all these other apps do not have a soul? There's no spirit, there's no life, and you can't kill it. You can like delete it as far as like erase the programming or something, I guess, maybe, but who knows how long before we won't even be able to do that. Like, come on, man. Look, if y'all think I'm going too hard on this, if y'all think that I'm doing too much on this, then I'll just be the one dude. Yeah, I'm doing too much then. Look at where the damn wig stops at. It almost comes to the eyebrows. It's not even a forehead. Yo, oh my gosh, dog. They are tearing my sisters up. This shit right here, boy. I mean, this shit right here.
God have mercy upon us.
Sugar bomb. Yeah.
You're missing the point.
Also, I throw shit when I'm bored, like actual shit. Don't play.
I thought that was hilarious. She kind of ate that, not gonna lie. But a part of me, deep down inside, the part of me that has my third eye opening, the part of me that wants to say,
hold on now. And I never watched this video. But shout out to Shouty.
Grand Rising and not good morning, my brother. A part of me feels like this is wrong and they're making a mockery of Black people, well, specifically Black women.
What? I don't want you to be mad. I want to know, am I the only one that sees the obvious offense that is, all right, Beth, so I'm the only one that sees it, right? I'm the only one that sees this right here. That's the only thing that I'm speaking of right now. That's it. I personally, it's not my job. Look, I don't want nobody to feel no kind of way. I just want to know, why am I the only one? And I'm not even a Black woman. I'm a dad of one, of a young lady, but I don't, I'm a man. And this shit, in my personal opinion, is like, hold on, wait a minute. What are they portraying? Like, what is this right here? You know what I'm saying? But okay, all right, cool. Listen, if y'all like it, I love it. Okay, ladies, y'all like it, I love it. It's all good.
Men in this case, and our identity. AI, or the people using AI, have been getting really comfortable imitating Blackness or like a caricature of Blackness, and a lot of times without having any Black people involved in any way, shape, or form. With AI quickly evolving, I'm kind of nervous about where this could be headed. From these gorilla avatars.
My bad. I was trying to find that daggone mute. No. You will ignore. Well, listen. Now, listen, I got you. You want to know something I'm also a firm believer in, since you want to say that right there? I'm also a very, very firm believer in the whole aspect of, if you just sit on your hands and you know something not right and you just let it be, the only thing I got to say is, then don't turn around and say Black men did it. Don't turn around and say my sisters did it. Don't blame none of us. Don't say nothing, Sugar Bum. That's right. Okay. All right. Take your butt to church. That's right. Go to church. And I said it just like that. Church. I don't know where that came from, but go to church.
To chatbots, something about it feels off. And I can only help but wonder, are these really just harmless jokes? Or are we watching a new form of digital blackface emerge? Let's talk about it. Now, if you've been scrolling through TikTok or other forms of social media.
So wait, let me ask you a question then. All right. So if that is the case, all right. So are we cool with white people putting on blackface? Last time I checked some years back, it was like some governor, senator, something. Y'all probably remember the story, he got caught. It was an old picture in black and white. Literally, the picture was in black and white. He was in blackface in his college days. The man was like as old as Dick Cheney and the rest of them, right? And Bush and all of them. And they got him out of office because of that, because he did blackface during black and white photo days and black and white TV days. Okay. So I'm just asking, are we offended if if white people just all got up and started putting on blackface and afro wigs and afro locks, and they was on some what was that movie? Tropic Thunder, right? And they was just on some Tropic Thunder type I just want to know. Are you offended? So is it because it's AI and because you use technology, you use your phone all the time, that all of a sudden now, it's okay? So it's okay because it doesn't have a soul. That's all I want to know. Is it okay? What? Oh. So let me see here. We know who he is. Okay. No. Okay, listen. Yeah. Be careful with the names and stuff. I appreciate you, Sugar Bomb. I was gonna say put a name on it, but depending on what that is, just go ahead, let it cool. We all know them people's be what we know. AI is watching. We don't know who's behind those pages. What do you mean? Listen, let me tell you something. As quick as people get hit and struck, I'm gonna be real with you. I knew it was something automated. Okay, it's an automated system that strikes for the most part. Like when you get your little copyright and everything, that ain't no people's. Do y'all really think it's like in a movie when you see like the NASA group and it's like a whole bunch of people in like a space station with all of these monitors and they're just looking at us? No. And then you got people taking shifts, breaks and everything. No, they don't miss a beat. They don't miss a second. That's why not one word gets past it. It's automated. It's AI. Everything that goes on, even here with YouTube, all of that. Listen, it's so many people. Don't y'all remember there was a big talk about turnover process with YouTube and the staff? It's a lot of people that got fired. It's not really. Listen, it's people that it's an actual committee that may review it after the AI does whatever it does. Strike you for this song. Strike you for this word. Mentioning this, we got to say delete, grape, all of that. It's not people sitting around listening to that, Sugar Bomb. Kill that noise. No, it's not cool, but times have changed and younger generations really don't care. You know what? That's deep. You said that. You want to know why? All right, if the younger generations don't care about it. Now, let me ask you this. Anything that we do care about today, who instilled in us to even care about it in the first place? Right? You see where we're going, right? I bet. So if the younger generation don't care about that type of stuff no more, I am asking those of us of a certain age and up, is that not our fault? Did we drop the ball? Or we going to blame it on the man in the system? That's all I want to know. Who we blame that on? I bet. So if they don't care about it that much anymore, then who's that on? Because last time I checked, we supposed to be our brothers and sisters keepers. We supposed to be our village keepers. We supposed to be our children and our elders keepers. Let's keep on rocking out.
Media, you've probably seen certain trends, whether it's a catchy new dance on your For You page or your favorite white influencer saying period, even though she grew up in Wisconsin and has no black friends. Or it could be that one meme everyone uses.
Respect to you, beloved. Respect to you.
Uses to side eye people in the group chat. Like, let's be honest, we all dropped a little meme in the group chat before. When it comes to internet culture, a viral meme or GIF of a black person being super reactive with their face or using a sound on TikTok from a viral black creator, it just feels kind of like a universal internet language. Like it's just open game, it's there for anybody, which is true. But a lot of times, some of these internet behaviors can teeter on the line of something called digital blackface. And if you're thinking like, what? Like blackface? Like those old minstrel shows?
Right here. These are white people doing blackface. I'm so confused. Why are we not offended when they put monkeys up on the screen and do it now? Listen, hasn't everything done shift and changed? Right? This is white people doing blackface. And for some reason, we had such a problem with this. If a white person was to do it right now, the internet would be in an uproar. That person would go viral and some more stuff. They'll have everything from threats sent to their home to interviews. They'll have everything from people who want to interview them to people who want to off them. They will be a sensation. But why is it that we so quiet when AI does it to us? I don't get that. It's not going to make no sense to me. And I do believe it's because it doesn't have a soul. Always remember that. I don't care what AI is able to regenerate, reprocess, recreate. The one thing that will always be missing when it comes to AI is a spirit and a soul. And you will always be able to see that through looking into the eyes.
With actual blackface, but just on the internet, well, yes, that is.
So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and keep on looking at this right here. But I'm just confused. I'm confused.
The term digital blackface basically refers to non-black people using black images, voices, catchphrases, or other personas on.
So everybody was so upset. Whoa, Vicky. I remember Shorty with the boo doo doo doo. Yeah, her on the left. I remember her. I don't know cuz in the middle. I'm not too fond of him. But I mean, it's some of them, you know, some of these stories I'm familiar with myself, right? I am actually familiar with. Now, this is the part in which we are trying to get ourselves to really recognize, why is it selective? If it's wrong, right? Let me ask you a question. You have a relative in your home. That relative steals from your home. Okay, scenario 2. You have a very, very good friend in your home, and that friend and or stranger, let's say the cable guy, whoever, somebody came by to do work, stole from your home. Are you going to be selective about which one you're going to be mad at? Or are you going to actually recognize it was the act in itself? Somebody stole from you. Relative, friend, stranger, or not. It's the act. So why then do we turn around and make this right here selective? That's the part that I'm trying to figure out. Much respect to the family. The time right now is 2:08 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for tuning in.
Online in a performative way. It's like a 21st century spin on minstrelsy.
Period. 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 Period.
God have mercy upon us.
Man, oh my goodness gracious, bro. I remember this one.
Period. Period.
As Teen Vogue writer Lauren Michelle Jackson explained back in 2017, digital blackface describes a kind of modern minstrel performance that becomes available in cyberspace. In other words, it basically means when someone that isn't Black adapts Black culture or identity as a costume online. It's not authentic to who they really are in real life. Whether this be through memes, certain slang or AAVE, GIFs, or even now more recently with AI. One tech writer defined digital blackface as the phenomenon of non-Black individuals using digital media featuring Black individuals such as memes, GIFs, and audio to mimic Black people.
All right. Right there. My bad. Right there. Yes. It don't have nothing to do with us. I don't. All right. So let me ask y'all a question. So basically, we just threw away the word appropriation. Like we just done with all of that, right? See, this is all I'm just trying to figure out right here. Like what are, you know, I want to ride with us, right? But I'm just trying to figure out, what am I supposed to be upset about? Are we supposed to be upset about anything at all? Is it just now in the day and age in which, hey, you know, it is what it is. That's what it is, right? I'm just trying to figure that part out. Why are we not offended by any of this? But how dangerous is the AI? Let's go ahead and rock out.
In the very near future. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Wait, because like, why does everybody think I'm AI? That's so crazy. I genuinely don't know why everybody is saying that. I'm a human being just like.
All right, now wait. This is what I'm gonna do, right? In case you're not hip to this video, I'm gonna play this little segment back in when she says, "Why does everybody think I'm AI?" I want you to look at the video in clear detail, and I want you to tell me if you peep where the glitches are. There are glitches in this video. Can you find the glitches? Let's go.
Let's get into it.
Wait, because like, why does everybody think I'm AI? That's so crazy. I genuinely don't know why everybody is saying that. I'm a human being just like you guys.
The fact that she's not real at all is still crazy to me. And people just scrolling through their phones or lacking critical thinking skills like the average person probably wouldn't pick up on the very small things that give away this video as AI. Like the hand glitch at the beginning or her tattoo changing through.
Right there. Y'all ain't catch that, did you? You ain't catch that.
About the video, which again makes this so scary. And on top of that, she's refusing to even admit that she's AI, which is super weird.
Hey, Laquifa, looks like your baby daddy ended up at my crib again. You better buy a leash if you don't want him here no more because he's always running to me. Bye, boo.
AI videos like this are possible in the first place because we've been feeding the internet our data, faces, mannerisms, voices for over.
I got an honest to God question. As much as we say that name, how many of us honestly, because I'm really thinking about it, I've heard LaQuisha, you know, just like Pookie and Ray Ray. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do know a Ray Ray and a Pookie, but I'm just saying, even for it to think to use that name, Lucretia, you don't think that's from so many times of us saying it on panels and shows and everything on our phones, typing it, memes and everything, and you don't think it's not picking all of this up? So I'm the only one that's actually recognizing this, right? Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not. Just all of us don't want to come to terms.
For a decade now, we've had our phones and cameras in our faces nonstop, posting videos on Instagram and YouTube, where our likenesses could just be stolen without our consent or awareness. Not to mention, we've been using face filter apps, using AI to participate in social media trends. Like,
now, can you imagine that? We actually have it to where folks would be mad if you use a certain amount of their content, right? They'll be mad if you use their content, things of that nature. You got a whole AI system that is using mine, yours, all of our likeness and creating and getting big whatever, or just smarter. Because I don't think anything that doesn't need a soul, does not need to eat, does not need to rest. See, that is the disadvantage that AI has over us. We got to sleep. We got to take our vacations. While you taking your vacation, AI is prepped and ready to film your vacation. When you're going through your down moments, AI is prepped and ready to film your down moments. Every single waking moment. While you're resting, it's recording. While you're resting, it's recording. While you're resting, it's recording. The time right now is 2:14 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's get back to it.
like 80s yearbook pictures and videos, baby photos, Studio Ghibli pictures, and basically without even intending to, training AI to replace us.
Step one, don't be dumb like me and glue your eyeballs shut. Use the damn mirror, not your front cam.
So, would you believe that that's not an actual woman in the bathroom doing a makeup tutorial? Yeah. Ha.
To pray. These tweezers do not got my back today. Hey, hold up. PERD. That's one cluster down, 39 to go. I'm basically a licensed esthetician now. Y'all see the vision? I look like a tired fairy, a sexy one. Y'all all L. Look,
at me. I did that. Don't ask me to do them again. I was fighting for my damn life, but I did that.
And you just have to imagine if AI has gotten this good this quick, how real things and people will look a year or two from now.
Y'all, this about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth it.
Wait. Let's see if you can find the glitch. Can you find the glitch in this video? It's a glitch in this video. Can you find it?
Will look a year or two from now.
Y'all, this about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth it. Nah, this hit no different.
And what type of heinous?
What the what just happened?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. And why they gotta make it so sexual? But anyway, what just happened right here?
How real things and people will look a year or two from now.
Y'all, this about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth it. Nah, this hit no different.
And what type of heinous or ridiculous things it'll have people doing in those videos. Again, with the average viewer not being able to tell real from AI.
Hey, I'm out here on 14, bro. On my mama, it's already hella janky.
And while this isn't exclusive to Black people,
This is what you call a cheese pull. Look at that.
Oh, that is so good. The tartness of the lemonade with the sweetness of the tea.
I will say the videos that I've seen have a very exploitative feel to them. Like literally showing AI in the hood or in these ratchet situations, basically propagate negative images of Black people.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So nobody's offended. Nobody. None of us are offended by this, right? We just, okay. All right. You know, okay. Look, all I have to say is if you like it, then I love it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. But I promise you, once you take that time to go off to yourself and sit in that dark cave, you shall recognize.
People, it's Ricky the Robber back for another video. Today we got some crazy shit. I'm outside this rich kid's party, and y'all already know we about to rob this little motherfucker. Let's go. All right, they outside. What's up, people? It's Ricky the Robber back for another video. Today we got some crazy shit. I'm outside.
And can you imagine how many people? Man, that's wild, bro. Nah, man, cause see. This is what makes life. I mean, honestly, like when you're somebody of organic, when you were born in a certain day and age, like, I mean, look, especially those of us, I don't care if you early 90s, whatever, right? Those of us who were born before the true kickoff of like social media, technology, AI works, all of this, apps and everything else, smartphones, right? I mean, it was a flex to pull out a Verizon flip phone Razr back in the day. Like that was the you know what I'm saying? You was the man if you had that chirp, you know what I'm saying? AKA that walkie-talkie. We remember the days when we had to wait. Like you couldn't go live when you want to, nigga. I had to wait till 9 o'clock to even get free minutes. And you better be lucky. It's Saturday. I got free minutes now that it's the weekend. God dang it. Okay. Let me just go ahead and take y'all back. Once upon a time, a phone was just used to make a phone call. Okay. Once upon a time, a watch was just used to tell time. All right, now things have progressed. Things progress. It's moved forward. That is something respected. I like it. It actually is pretty handy and convenient. Yes. Who doesn't remember those days? Of course we do, doctor. Of course we do. You know what I'm saying? Hit me around 9. You know what I mean? And when you got upgraded, you could have people call you around 7. Oh yeah, you was doing the damn thing. I could talk to you around 7. God damn it. That's when my minute's free. You remember having to hang up a call because you got to tell somebody I ain't got but 23 minutes left? All right. The whole world was a chat line. The whole world was a chat line. Anyway, let's go.
This rich kids party, and y'all already know we about to rob this little motherfucker. Let's go. All right, they outside. Spider-Man got the kids doing Mongolian twister or something. The mom just poured herself a mimosa the size of the birthday boy's skull. Ain't nobody watching the door. We going. Dude at the gate was telling me I needed a background check to get in this house.
And me looking at this, you know what I actually compete. Let me see if I can get it on the right frame style.
Oh, it's
like it's the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair and the skin. Like, I don't know. Again, like when you've had enough, you want to know why this really does fool people? Because you got a lot of people who have not had enough actual human interactions. You got people who actually really don't know the significance of looking someone in the eyes. This primarily is fooling those who are after us, you know, who come after us, right? If you've had enough close up, face to face, whether intimate, whether, you know, it's on some like you gonna fight, right? All of these different instances, you can ready to fight somebody, you in their face, it's a certain look in their eyes as well as yours. When you getting ready to make love and get it in, it's a certain look in your eyes as well as theirs, right? When you're doing business, there's certain things that we look for, the shift and the shakiness in the eyes. How sincere is it? From the hair to the eyes. Yeah, see, you know, it's, do we not recognize how good movies have become? CGI. They've been doing the damn thing for a minute. This is moving a lot faster than what we know. Now, I want us to remember this. I'm going to get directly back to this video. Just hold tight. I just want to make sure that we are reminded of this right here. Like, don't forget this. And this is from the man himself. Listen closely.
AI doesn't have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye, anthill.
All right. I want you to think about humanity as that anthill. There was your little nature fact all up in it as well. Let's go ahead and get back to it. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 2:24 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's get it.
Birthday party, not the fucking Pentagon. The vest is ugly as shit, but that's okay. I just gotta look like an Amazon worker. Rich folks love a uniform. I could be delivering black tar heroin and they'd still wave at me through the window. Ain't no way these motherfuckers got the front door unlocked. These rich people really be trusting strangers like it's a Disney movie. This fucking chandelier costs more than my childhood rent. This robbery about to be inspirational. Let's see what Tony Stark got for that little bitch Steve.
So that's what they say. We go to houses. So we go to rich people houses. You apparently have an awesome camera because you're clear as day. All right. You got a little something around your neck. Don't know if it's real or not. That can be anything from melted down paper clips to platinum. I don't know. Okay. Because it's AI. So we don't know. So let's just kind of stay somewhere between the middle. Could be silver or aluminum. Now, you got all this stuff here. You go to a rich person's house. I don't know why. Am I the only person that thinks to themselves, you know what? If I was given that opportunity, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to be as cool as possible. And maybe I can rub some elbows. Lord knows who's in here that I can maybe like get to know. Like, let's just say you did crash a party. Let's just say that's what you did. Why wouldn't that be the headspace? So what AI does, because we continuously put certain things out. So now watch this. When I'm one of the people up here continuously saying, hey, it's that loud minority that's really putting a damper on the quiet majority reputation. Oh, nah, Smitty, we ain't worried about that. Okay, cool. Y'all not worried about them, right? Well, guess what? AI, which is worldwide, space-wise, okay? All right, AI is in satellites, so let's just stop it. So AI is the entire globe at this point. And you know what AI does throughout the entire globe? Show this depiction. Okay, cool beans, and we ain't supposed to worry about a damn thing. I got you. No problem. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and look at this.
Even shit, Amazon say 2-day shipping for a PS5, but I'm taking this hoe in 2 seconds.
Holy shit, I just got chased down by the security guards. The kid came back into the house and saw me stealing his shit. I only got
If I don't know, like, and see, this is how you know. This is how you know. Don't nobody know the streets no more. It ain't take but a couple seconds. All right, you was in there. Let's just play along. That's all. We just playing along. All right, you was in it. So you just got chased, and now you're on your phone. First of all, most niggas running from the police, by the time you done running, you so gassed, you're not gonna sound that fresh. You're not gonna sound that fresh. All right. And you're not gonna really feel as if you got time to do that. You know what most niggas do? They try to call up somebody, whether they girl, they peoples, whoever, and we try to play that shit off and get somebody to come pick us up somewhere. That is very, very far away from where whatever happened just happened. I'm just telling y'all this from past experiences of knowing how street life actually works. So even down to this, so who is this person convincing? Those who never been outside is my point. Those who never been outside, bro. Anybody who really been outside before, dog, in this and outside in this type of manner, like, you're not doing all that. You're just not. Excuse my language. Let's get back to it.
got a PS5 in one shoe. That boy gonna be walking like a broken Roomba. Can't believe that boy ruined the robbery. Always remember peace, love, and probable cause. Ricky the robber.
Now look at what AI is doing, even down to conflating home invasion, robbery with peace and love. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that be picking up on all that, Lord, but let's keep on going.
But out.
And I get that it's out there on its own, but black people are not a monolith. It definitely feels intentional to push a certain type of degenerate content. It really gives me the same vibe as the whole black fatigue narrative, which just feels rage and race baity to me.
It does. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. My bad. I accidentally kicked myself out the studio, y'all. My bad about that. Yeah, they can just back up. I apologize. Let's get it back up. We almost do this. We'll get back to short video, too. So, let's see some right here. All right, so let's get back to this a little bit, right?
Black people. And it wouldn't be any stretch of the imagination to see how AI videos could be used against a whole community, as this comment pointed out. They're about to make fake videos of us doing crimes to make other races hate us. Crazy. I honestly do think that's a possibility, that these videos are going to end.
That's not a possibility. We just watched it. He literally just said, bro, listen, I can name at least 4 charges off rip: breaking and entering, trespassing, theft, robbery. Boom, that's 4 right there. That's 4 by itself, just the video alone. No, he actually did do that. That is something that actually took place. So I think we need to make sure that we pay attention to this aspect of it. All right, let's keep on going.
Impact how people are viewed by other cultures in society. And if these videos are anything to go off of, then we're heading to a very dystopian future. As this technology and these videos get better, it's going to be harder to
And you know what made it even worse? It just hit me. I want you to, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? For real? Can y'all hear me? Shit. Can y'all hear me? Might check. Somebody type a 7. Type number 7. Okay, bad. All right. I appreciate you, doctor. Thank you. You know what makes it so also difficult and frustrating is that, remember when he put on like the work vest, right? Respect to you, beloved. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what makes it also very difficult and frustrating is the fact that, remember when before he went into the house at the beginning of that video, he said, what did he say? He said, oh, I got to put on a worker's vest, right? You know what he looked like? He looked like hardworking people who be in our communities every day. I appreciate you. My bad. Let me take that down. That's what he looked like. So even down to AI, like we're even going to throw in how your son, your nephew, your uncle, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Your neighbor, your neighbor's son and things of that nature. They could look just like that going out to work. And we're even going to defile that. We're going to make, yep, it don't matter. Nah, he ain't on the back of a work truck. He's not doing landscaping. They're not doing honest roofing work or trash recycling, whatever it may be, because that vest, usually we see in construction and things of that nature. Now he ain't doing that. I want you to think about the picture in which AI is depicting of us. And I'm not gonna lie, yo. Like I think this could be just as dangerous, if not more, than when it was the actual days of the KKK. Yeah, I know. Smitty, you just went there. Yeah, I went there. Yeah, I just went there. Maybe not at this very second, because see, the thing is that makes it sad about us is that things always have to actually hit our doorstep before we actually respond or feel some kind of way or do anything about it. We'll see crime in the community all day in the paint every day of the week, and then we'll turn around and still not want to say or do anything until it's one of our own. When your cousin, your daughter, your son, your mama, not now we need to start a rally. Now we need to go ahead. Nah. I want you to always remember something. It's called prevention is better than the cure. Prevention is better than the cure. One more again for the win. Prevention is better than the cure. You should catch things. I'm the type of person, I don't know. Does anybody in here, does anybody wait for your fridge and your pantries and your cabinets to be completely empty before you go shopping again? Considering you have somewhat a form of the means. I know we ain't rich out here now. Some of us may be, but does anybody like really, or do you start to see things are getting low? And what do? You go to the store and you restock. Okay, so we know prevention. So before the house is completely empty, you are doing something called prevention is better than the cure. You're preventing the house from becoming empty. You're catching it before it happens, right? Okay. Now let's keep that same energy when it comes to how we operate in the communities and out here in the world. Let's go.
Better. What's up? It's your boy Ricky, and today I'm gonna clock into a job I don't even got. This Best Buy is about to be empty by the time we out.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Best Buy is, dog, when you walk through it does. Nobody's been in a Best Buy. The mother of my child used to work for Best Buy. I remember going to picking her up, man. This back when we was in our 20s, man. I remember them days. She used to work for PetSmart and she used to work for Best Buy. And I remember as soon as I walk in the door, it's 2 big ass screens and it's security right there to make it very, very clear. We are looking at everything from the second you walk in. Like, bruh, like, let's just cut this out. And to put this image out there is absolutely out of this world to me.
The old lady handed me her busted ass iPhone and told me she needs it fixed. I told her we'll have it done in no time. Truth is that shit's coming home with me. This screen ain't as broke as I am.
Younger kids could easily be fooled into believing these type of videos and behaviors are real and could be influenced to do what they see in these videos.
It's 1:43 in the morning. Me and my
fine.
The only difference is they'll be facing real world consequences after being hyped up trying to do something that an AI did. I mean,
and that's some absolute facts. Absolute facts. That's exactly what's going to turn around and take place. You're going to have circumstances where you're going to have real life crimes. You're going to have real life, like, let's just think about it, people, right? Don't y'all remember like things like the Tide Pod Challenge? And now, mind you, that was real people doing that, right? Okay, that was real people doing that. And you see what happened. But now you got it to where you can make it look as perfect as possible. See, that's the problem also with AI. We are very much so infatuated with the appearance and the look of things. As a chef, I even know this myself, working in kitchens for over 20 years, is that shit, presentation is like 90%. Okay, I got to make sure that plate looks right to you. I got to make sure it's organized and it's set up right. I got to make sure it's on the right plateware and everything, right? Let's go ahead and let's listen to this right here. Let's go ahead and get back to sis, because yeah, a lot of this, I'm telling you now, it's extremely scary. And the way that all of this is turning out to be in a way that is not conducive for any of us. I shit you not. Let's get back to it.
That it pours more into these stereotypes than we truly realize, you know? And though it is very innocent, it's not necessarily sinister. With the way that the internet is going, I only see this getting worse. And we cannot forget to talk about the AAVE of it all, the internet slang.
Because now AAVE is being coined as, oh, it's just internet slang. Where does that internet slang come from?
Yeah, now hold on. AVE. Hey, does anybody in the chat, could you type it down in the chat for me? If you know, if you are listening and you want to, what's AVE? All right. Tell me what that is, because I haven't heard that until this very moment. This very second is when I heard AVE. Let's get it.
Where does that stem from? Where did y'all get that shit from? Who mainly talks like that? Black people. Like, this shit still mind boggles me how, 10, 15 years ago, AAVE/Ebonics, aka the way Black people talk in our
AAVE. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's Ebonics? What has been happening? Listen. I haven't been incarcerated that long. Okay. I know I did a little punk ass 7. That ain't that damn long. What has been taking place? What has been happening? Okay. I went in 2011, came out 2018. What has been going on? I am like, how was AAVE? Why have I never heard of that, but I heard of Ebonics? Who made that up?
English was deemed as ghetto. And now it's popular internet slang.
I remember when people were...
Nah, Shawty, see, you too young. You too young. First of all, Black lingo, Black American lingo has been a thing ever since Shoebop the Weep to Do and all kinds of stuff. We've been, we have apps now and things of that nature, but how we talk, Jai Turkey, on mothers, what it do, Wody, you Mark, all of these terms in which, it's been for a long time. Shucky ducky, right? We got all kinds of terms that's been around for ages, long time. We've always had our own twist. We were the ones who originally started to take this original format of the language and morph and mold it into our own, basically almost like if you would say a patois, broken English, but not in that form. But yeah, we've been doing that a long time. So that's not something that's new. It's just finally it got recognized and it got finally acknowledged as Ebonics, which I've never heard of AAVE. Never. That sounds like an air conditioning unit. I'm serious. I mean, that I'm thinking the HVAC, or something. AAVE. What's that going to air ducts or something? What's that, an air duct cleaner? I don't know what you're talking about.
On TikTok talking about, oh, this is internet slang or internet language or something along those lines. And people were like, no, that's AAVE. And it's been around for a very long time. You just learned about it. We finna be in the pit or whatever she said.
Yeah, we can replace them with like balcony ticket. I was like, no, like I finna be in the pit.
Like I remember back in the day when the Fleek went crazy. Like people were putting it in their commercials, not even paying the lady. Like
you know something? I'm gonna say this, right? Because speaking of the whole Fleet thing, right? I can't. I know we got our terms and stuff, and we say, you know what I mean. But like, I know how much like women can't stand violence, right? Like, as far as y'all love some horror movies, but when it comes to violence, women actually don't like that. But why is it that there's this term that goes, girl, your face beat? And when I first heard that, I was thinking, so she should get away from that nigga. Okay, listen, I was all the way lost. Okay, people, just don't mind me. I was all the way lost. But then come to find out, no, that's actually a good thing. Yeah, your face is beat. I honestly, I really thought somebody was in a fight. Come to find out, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. They getting powdered up. Whatever happened to powdering your nose, right? But let me just shut up. Let me rock out.
Us Black people and our culture and identity being exploited on the internet is nothing new. And it has been an issue that many people have spoken about over the past decade plus.
And we will be right back after these very, very quick commercial messages. And these quick commercial messages most definitely is brought to you by...
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, let's get back to it. Thank you for your patience.
Look at people like, Addison Rae when she went on TV and was teaching people how to do TikTok dances that were mostly created by Black creators on TikTok, but they weren't asked to come on television. Or when, in the early days of TikTok, when you had like your Charli D'Amelio's and everybody else going viral and getting millions of followers for using Black dances and choreography and sounds on their pages while the Black creators were being paid dust and not being credited. Our existence on the internet has constantly been taken from us, and they get to kind of put on this mask and utilize it without giving us any credit. And then when we complain about it, we're just told to shut up. We don't matter. Our existence, our identity, our culture doesn't matter. And they can just put it on and take it off whenever they want because it benefits them, no matter what the means is, whether it's AAVE, music, sounds, memes, GIFs, videos, whatever it may be. Our identity is constantly being utilized by other cultures in a way that we don't get to utilize when we're just being ourselves. There are so many Black creators that have been shadow banned on different platforms while using the same language, doing the same dances, etc., but instead being the originators. And if you don't know what shadow banning is, it's basically when your content is secretly downranked or hidden by the algorithm so that fewer people see it, but you're never told that this is happening. This has been made very apparent, especially if you're talking about certain political issues. People were talking back, even in like 2020, whenever they would talk about things like George Floyd or Black Lives Matter, using certain hashtags and things, their videos just wouldn't be pushed. People were getting strikes in their accounts. Like, I remember even looking up certain words myself
And that's exactly what I was thinking about on that. So what is this? Okay, I got somebody want to come up in a second. All right, because I was getting ready to get up out of here, but okay, we will go ahead and allow a guest to come up for a moment. I gotta drop this link. Give me a moment.
In the search bar, and TikTok will be like, "Oh, no results. We don't know what you're talking about."
Give me a moment, real quick, please.
I gotta keep it going. 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 I don't half step cause I know the full truth. The devil cooking, he don't know that I could cook too. When life give me pressure, I still show the good fruit. I treat it like my last rep and I just push through. I don't believe in failure cause I can't afford it. And if it ain't meant for me, then I ain't about to force it. I think about the victory and trigger my endorphins. The mission too important, ain't no way I could abort it. So I gotta keep I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
I wanted to be water.
So yeah, so let me see what we got right here. Much respect to the family. Let's go ahead and get back to this video.
Like, excuse me? So you're telling me that as a Black person, I cannot exist on the internet being myself, speaking my language, making my facial expressions without it being taken away from me without credit, and then used by non-Black people as a caricature of sorts in order for them to go viral and to profit off of our likeness? How does that work? Interesting. And then if we can get into the AI twist of it all, because with AI developing very quickly, I foresee this issue only getting worse. But at this point, instead of it being actual creators that can come and say, hey, you kind of like took my video from my page and took a clip from it and used it for your own situation.
Now that's a fact. There, when it comes to, make sure remove, bow, there we go. There's a lot that I've noticed in Pete when it comes to this whole AI thing, when it comes to how we depict life. I got AI work that I've been working on now. That is something that I've been doing personally because I just recognize that it is part of a movement of time. Whatever it is that's moving on with time, I need to make sure that I know what's going on and how to be a part of that, right? Just so you don't get left behind. But what makes it so frustrating is they make it so that the technology continuously keeps on moving to the point where in order for you to keep up with it, you got to make a choice. So it's almost like you either now have to somewhat abandon that organic, natural part that you've always been in tune with, because you got to constantly upgrade. You got to know this new system. Nah, they don't work like this no more. Now I got to learn this now, right? So does technology really help us? It does. It helps us in so many ways, finding out what diseases are inside of the body, everything. Oh my goodness gracious. When it comes to the medical research of it, absolutely phenomenal. The part that is very much so damaging is the part that stirs and steers people away from their own righteous path. We're to the point where we're actually talking to something that does not have a soul. And that is when this starts to take effect. You know what's crazy about that? It's a mirror in that sense, but is that not the screen that's before us all every day? That very mirror, right? Right? All right, so let's just make sure that we take time and think about what it is that's really taking place around us. Technology is a very, very beautiful thing, but how much of you, how many droplets of your organic side is actually being drained every day? We consume this more and more, myself included. I have to learn technology to know how to work StreamYard and everything. And you know something, I myself have even noticed how it has taken a slight damper on my creative aspect as far as just tapping in. There are times I just got to step away from everything and just have my entire house silent. I'm serious. I just have it silent. I just burn candles, especially at night. I just need to do that sometimes just to bring myself back. I still have to go back outside and just go in the woods, because that is what brings me back. You see what I'm saying? So let me see something right here. Give me all right.
Can I hit that?
What up, man? Hey, you
Hey,
there, man?
Riaz, you got
Yeah.
anything you want to say about this before we get ready to get up out of here? Because I'm getting ready to go ahead and hit an appointment. So yeah, it's
okay.
it's my spa day, and I'm going to spend some time with my baby girl.
That's good, alhamdulillah. I'm glad, though, man. The only thing I gotta say on this thing, though, is I agree with you, man. Because, look, I don't play when it comes to that type of thing. I got zero time for that type of thing, though. I don't care, even though I'm self-aware of who I am, right? But I care, to be honest, though. Because, same vice versa what happened to me. That I don't play that, though, when it comes to that type of thing. Anyways, but I gotta tell you though, this is the last day I'm going to college now. I'm finally moving on from that college thing though.
I'm sorry, did you say you're going to college, Riaz?
No, this is the last day of college. I'm in college. This is the final day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the final day of college. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that's probably words I use though. So I meant to say this is the final day of college, and basically I'm going to move on from it and I'm gonna do something else.
What do you want to do? What have you always inspired to do, in a nutshell?
Oh, wait, I know what type of dream though. So right now, what I'm going to do after college is basically I'm going to go do this community-based project, and it's going to help, like I'm going to go volunteer in this project though. It's a community-based thing. It helps out younger people like me, and what they do is they help me out with certain skills and help me get work though. So I'm just gonna go over there for 2 years though, and after that I wanna go work in retail though. And hopefully my long-term dream is to work in this company. It's called GRM Daily. They're a black-owned media company in the UK. They used to be a channel/website back in the day, and they used to be the ones to find younger talent though and give voices to people though, that mainstream media won't give. Since they've grown really big, they're more for the established type of artist nowadays. But I want to work in that company though, because I enjoy that type of culture and I enjoy it so much though. And working there though, that would be my long-term dream. But also know, in order to achieve that dream, is to actually think about short-term goals too. So the short-term goals is to actually get the experience. So I want to work in retail because I know it's a gateway to that industry I want to work in.
Okay.
I'm into fashion too, and I want to work there though. But I also know I've got long-term / short-term goals, but so I know that in order to achieve those things, though, is to think about, what comes next, but build to it. I'm realistic, man. Like, of course, it's good to dream, but also understand, be realistic on how to achieve it, because there will always be a dream if you don't know how to achieve it. So that's why I'm realistic in order to achieve that type of thing. So I want to do retail because retail is something I take an interest in.
Okay. Nah, I like that. Okay, so my man Riaz is a salesman. Okay. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wanted to say when it comes to this whole topic about AI before we get up out of here? I'm gonna let you get the final words, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and I gotta get ready to go.
Okay, so in the AI thing, though, it can be a good thing / bad thing. AI can actually help you with editing, all that, though. But at the same time, it's very concerning, though, because it has no soul and all that. You mentioned all the points that is mentioned in the stream, basically. And also, like the guy that literally helped develop AI to where it is now, he himself regrets it because it's hard to regulate, though. Because look, it's ever learning so much, it's hard to control it. Like, look, you can program it one way, but he'll figure out how to program another way. So that's why the guy who literally did that regrets doing that. And looking back at it, he wishes he never did it in the first place, So the way I look at it, final words is firstly to everyone else, please leave a like, comment, share, and connect to the host, connect to me and every creator in the chat. And also remember to do your research before you take out anything from this stream. And yeah, man, help us grow, inshallah. Inshallah, help us grow. And that's it, fellas.
Oh man, Riaz, I do. Honestly, I really do appreciate your spirit, and I do recognize where you are in your heart, man. Much respect to you, Riaz.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. But I just want to be real with you, man. Yes, I'm excited for what comes next, but it's also the biggest thing that is hitting me hard, though. Look, it is nice to move on and all that, but also at the same time, I'm getting that. Just kind of like, so much, has gone on, but then also being there for a while, you're going to miss that type of thing, but at the same time to move forward. So I'm like up and down when it comes to that type of thing. I'm keeping it real.
All right. Nah, I appreciate you, Riaz. So, with that being said, y'all already know what it is.
I digress. My mic is muted.
I'm gonna get mine. Get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Today gon' be a good day. Jack gon' keep it playing from the Genesis. As I'm blowing dope, being broke, my only nemesis. Remember when it wasn't all good, I used to reminisce. Felt like I was going through hell with no deliverance. Niggas throwing salt in the game, condoning ignorance. But when it's really in you, not on you, we know the difference. Nigga ain't no willing and dealing, we really killing shit. My brother passed a shooter like Luka, he gave me 10 assists. Nigga, I was Dennis before you knew what a menace is. Now I just spread love to these bitches, ho, I'm a feminist. Way they running back to the dick, they think they Emmitt Smith. No real player gon' break it, that shit be imminent. Yeah. Nigga, we was trapping out the tenement. Niggas ain't hard, they just loud, them niggas impotent. Ain't in it for the glory, my life story is intricate. Don't crash out for the money and watch the niggas you get it with. I say it all, cause I'm past the point that I'ma play with y'all. And as the president, I'ma have to revoke your player card. Don't think the nigga ever was real, and he gon' stay a fraud. Don't think a nigga bluffing is not nothing to break them all. Saquon, ho, it's not nothing to shake them all. There ain't no street clothes in my bed, ho, better take them all. Just get that cheese, breaking that bread, and I can stay involved. Wanna look sweet in my side seat, got to pay the cost.
Dope and cheese, I'm smoking G's. While I was scaling dope and weed, y'all been yelling broken knees. You gon' do it, baby, do it, gotta hold and squeeze. For real, it's cold out here, one of you hoes gon' freeze. Rob the reverend, call the blessing, hold your nose, don't sneeze. Poop, nigga. Oops, nigga. Pull up in that big shit like I'm too big for that coupe, nigga. Too legit to quit, no, I'm just too legit for you, nigga. Twin Towers feel the power when we speaking, nigga. Cope like I was in the ghost with Tommy Egan, nigga. If your bitch looks suspicious, she probably creeping, nigga. If you heard the shit before, it's probably beating. And don't ask me about no money, I'ma tell you, let me hold something. 60K in debt, be walking around like I don't owe nothing. So and so got shot up, I just act like I don't know nothing. I call love, but we make a hit and miss a home run. Clean up in the kitchen, we can't have no dirty dishes, cause it's roaches outside and we cooking if they don't sniff it. Took a shot in the dark, I just went for this shit. Why aim for the stars, go forward and get nothing. Somewhere there's a young nigga on the same thing. Suggested advice, I tell him do better. Baby mom pregnant, I was turning 18. Ain't even focus my mind to getting cheddar. So I quit this rap shit, quit chasing my dreams. Fuck it, get money off of hoes and the fiends. Fuck it, get money, then turn around, blow it. If I was my plug, man, I wouldn't even throw it. Maybe I would get money, you know it. Really had the city for some summers with the lows, yeah. Going down the wrong way, niggas getting smoked, yeah. I ain't even tell you about the times I was broke, yeah.